think that's recording. I'm out here jogging again. I'm only halfway through my week vacation from my job. Like I said last time, it's sad to think that all I would have to do to compensate for the physically demanding job I do was to come out here and run for an hour, or jog for an hour. And that's pretty much all I would start out with a run, but eventually it'd be a jog, and eventually it'd be a run. But it's sad to think that's all I would have to do to compensate. I'm out a little later than I was last time. That's why the sun's behind me, which might be a good thing now. But because I got caught up in a project this morning, one of my many hobbies that I enjoy, although sometimes hobbies do start to feel like work. When a hobby starts to feel like work, that's when you know you gotta change something. But anyways, Hot Wheel collecting. I was getting all frustrated when I got to 1994, because I Ziploc bag them, and according to year. Well, anyways, I got these couple of Hot Wheels from 1994 that, from my perspective, appear to be jointed at the spine. That's how I described it. But Gemini's technology wasn't advanced enough to help me out in my inquiry, so whatever, I'll figure it out at some point. But yeah, thing about them, but it said Hot Wheels and it said 1994 on them, so what? That's the only way I can think to describe them. They're like a Hot Wheel car, only jointed at the spine. Anyways, and then that's when I have to do 1 year at a time now. I did 91, 92, 93, 94 today. That's what makes the hobby stressful, and then starts to feel like a job. So I think going forward, I'm just going to do 1 year at a time. Besides, I did all the old ones. 68 when Hot Wheel was founded, up through now. So, but anyways, what makes the hobby fun though is, I think it was 92, came across these Camaros, and one of them featured a beer logo or a reference to the Budweiser company. And I thought, this is interesting. I could find every Tampa on some sample of every Tampa I had except for that one. I thought that was interesting. So I did a little bit of research. Apparently there was some sort of business deal between Hot Wheel and Bud Light at some point. So who knows? But anyways, it's just one of many hobbies I enjoy. I don't think we're going to see our salamander friend again this time, because it's later in the day and there's more traffic now, and I'm sure the ground rumbles when a car goes by. So any salamander things are probably curled up in their hole hiding. But anyways, it's a fun hobby, and it gives you a little insight when you look online and you get a feel for what other people have and what they're selling and what they're selling it for and what condition theirs is in. It really gives you an idea of what you got and what you have that may potentially be valuable. Both those ones that I can't find anything on, I'm just going to go on the assumption, which doesn't happen that often. So I'm just going to go based on the assumption that I should probably just hang on to those ones. Alright. That's enough. I want to go back to my CD now. So, Mike Barrelak, thank you for your time.